All right. Hello, Wildcats. Hopefully you're making it a great day today. Today we are on lesson 5 in your Glencoe book, page 47. If you're not there, make sure you turn there now. You're going to need this to take some notes down. We are doing graphing ratio tables today. We're going to start graphing. I love graphing. The graphing can be totally fun. You can make totally cool pictures with it. Lots of things you can do with graphing. First, we're going to take some notes down, okay? So our objective today, we are graphing ratios on a coordinate plane. This is your coordinate plane, this whole thing right here. All right, it's basically a bunch of lines going horizontally and vertically, and we place points on them, and then we look at data to see if if there's correlations, if there's a positive trend, a negative trend. We'll learn all about that down the road, so don't worry if you don't know what I'm talking about. All right, today is our first recording on my brand new iPad that my husband got me, bless his heart. Hopefully now I'll be able to do things a little bit better, maybe put some titles on them, hopefully give you a little bit more time. I'm still limited on how much and long of a video I can do, but hopefully this is going to help us out. All right. First, we've got the coordinate plane is formed when two perpendicular number lines intersect at their 0 points. This is called the origin. Your origin is always going to be right here at 0. Okay? You always want it to be at 0. And we are going to write origin right here so that we don't forget that. Origin is always 0, 0. No matter, now this particular one only shows one quadrant, meaning one square of a coordinate plane, but even if you have all 4, 0, 0 is always your point of origin. And if you think about that, origin, originate, okay, if you originate from somewhere, all right, most of us are not actually original United States Americans. Most of our grandparents or great-grandparents came from somewhere else, and we just ended up here, okay? So if you are originally from Italy, okay, then that is your place of origin. All right? So, what do we got next? The point is called the origin. The horizontal number line. Horizontal goes with the horizon. Lays flat. Think about looking out, seeing the sunset. Horizontal, horizon. This is your x axis. Your x-axis, horizontal. And then we have this vertical number line going up and down. Vertical, I think about standing vertical or standing up and down. Okay? That is your y-axis. Okay? So we've got an x-axis, a y-axis, and then we have an ordered pair, such as 5 and 4 here. They gave us an example of 2 and 3. It's numbers to locate a point on that coordinate plane. So right here is our ordered pair. Ordered pair. And this wonderful whole thing is called your coordinate plane. That's going to be our title up here. All right. So our objectives today, we are going to be, first of all, dissecting this coordinate plane, figuring out what it is, and then we are going to be graphing numbers on the coordinate plane. All right. So once again, we have our origin. The 0, 0 is always the origin. X-axis goes in the horizontal, meaning flat across. Y-axis goes up and down. Coordinate plane is your whole piece that you're looking at. All right, make sure you are keeping up with me today because we are moving on. If you need to, make sure someone pauses so you can finish taking down the notes. All right, so the bottom of this says, in 3 minutes, a North American wood turtle can travel about 17 yards. If the x-axis represents the minutes and the y represents the yards, write an ordered pair to represent this situation. So 3 minutes, we will go over 3, and 17 yards goes up. So it says x-axis represents minutes, and we said 3 minutes. Y-axis represents a yard, and it's 17 yards. So in those two slots right there, you should have 3 and 17. Now we can't actually graph that because Our graph paper doesn't go that high, it only goes to 10, but they wanted to just give you an example of how you felt about graphing those pairs. Okay, let's turn the page to page 48. Page 48 in lesson 5. All right, we have, says that you can use an ordered pair to name any point on a coordinate plane. The first number is always your x coordinate, and the second number is always your y coordinate. They have to be listed that way. You always go left, right first, then up and down. Okay, the x coordinate represents the number on the x-axis. The y coordinate represents the number on the y-axis. And you can express that information in a table as a set of ordered pairs to see the graph. So to see the patterns, we graph the ordered pairs on the coordinate plane. That's going to show us that pattern, okay? So let's look at this example. The table shows the cost of dollars to create CDs of digital photos at a photo shop. Information as ordered pairs is CDs and cost in dollars. So here they give us this table, and it's got one CD costs $3, so your ordered pair is 1 and 3. One CD, $3, and they put that right here. 2 CDs is $6, so over $2, up 6. 3 CDs is $9, so you go over 3 and up 9. All right, so they've drawn those dots for us at each point to show us what this is going to look like. 1 and 3, 2 and 6, 3 and 9. Okay, now, if we drew a line, and my board might be off, but yep, and it is. If we drew a line straight through that, if that is a straight line, which this one is, even though my board is still doing that whole wavy nonsense, if it's a straight line, that is called linear, okay? You're going to need that in 8th grade. Straight lines are linear equations. Go straight, up or down. If it goes straight, it's linear, okay? So there's a little vocabulary for you for the future. All right, so now it says we describe the pattern in the graph. So the points appear in a line. Each point is 1 unit to the right and 3 units up. So every CD increases by how much? Well, if we look at the second coordinate, here's your cost. We go 3, 6, 9. So how much is it going up each CD? Right, $3. So let's try this. Got it. The table shows Gloria's earnings for 1, 2, and 3 hours. It also lists the information as ordered pairs. So it's giving that information to you. For 1 hour, she earned $5. Your ordered pair is 1 and 5. You're going to come over here and graph it. Start at 0, go over 1, go up 5, and see now they only give us a 4 and a 6. So that 5 is going to go where? Right, it's going to go in between. For 2 hours, she got $10. So now, we're going to go over 2 and up to 10. Always over and then up. And for 3 hours, she got $15. Your ordered pair is 3 and 15. Always to the right or left first. 3 up to 15 is going to be in between 14 and 16. So, right now, we graph the ordered pairs, and we have to describe that pattern. So for every hour, how much does she increase? We went from 5 to 10 to 15. So how much are we increasing every hour? Right, $5. So when we describe the pattern in the graph, we could say that every hour increases by $5. My graph just moved. Each hour increases $5. Increases. Increases means go up. All right, today what I want you to do is I just want you to practice graphing these ordered pairs. I'm going to give you some really simple things to graph, and I'm going to give you an activity to do, and I want you to work on just graphing these ordered pairs and practice that part of it first before we go on to comparing ratios. All right, I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you make it a great day and make great choices. Have a good